Hello guys, welcome to the daily late night market analysis video. My name is Apoorv. I daily make educational content videos on financial markets. Before starting the video, I would like to tell you that this is not at all an investment advice or a call or a tip. Okay, this is just my ideology behind the financial markets. Okay, and that I'm putting forward in front of you in this video. Now, in this video, you will be learning about index ideas, Bank Nifty, Nifty. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about three intraday trades and one intraday trade that can be a convertible swing trade also. We'll talk about three very good swing trades, and we will talk about what happened to the stocks that we discussed in the yesterday's daily market analysis video. Okay, so if you have any doubts regarding this video, watch this full video firstly, so that you won't be having any doubt firstly. But still, if you got some doubts, then definitely put it in the comment section. Where is the comment section? It's below this video. You will find the comment section, and you can put your doubts and queries there. I would definitely answer all of you. Okay, now let's begin this amazing video, guys. So starting with the target done. So yesterday we discussed about Paytm, right? So we discussed at this particular point, and that was these were my three targets. Well, just remove the forget about what were the targets and what I said yesterday. Let's come to the price action and study once again what happened here. So what I told you guys, that it's a symmetrical triangle pattern. Also, market made a bottom here, so it bottomed out here, and then it kept on making higher low, higher low, and before breaking out also, it gave a very good high low formation. Now people who are taking trades now, they might get trapped. Reason, see, there is this huge breakaway gap. What is a breakaway gap? When a level has been taken out with a gap up opening, gap down opening, important crucial level. So here that level has been taken out, and a rejection candle is also there. Again, a resistant node is also there. So whenever the market will come to that area, it will get rejected. So now the trade's been done. Okay, so we are hitting target in Paytm. Now the second stock was Gufic Bio, and we are getting a very good uh, percentage return. If you check, the day's high was 5.8%, and it closed on around 5%, right? So target number one is done in our Gufic Bio, and the second target for the Gufic Bio was 244. Third target was 258. But I would say that you start booking your profits at this level. Also, 244 is a good level. So that's it for the updates, the trade updates. Now we'll talk about some of the amazing swing trades for you guys. So my first swing trade will be, guys, Satya Industry. So Satya Industry is making this falling wedge type of pattern after a huge momentum on the higher side. The stock consolidated in this range. Okay, also you're getting one node, two node, and three node for the rejection, and a very good bottom. After this bottom, there is a one higher low also before the breakout. So breakout looks pretty good. I'm going to keep a stop loss of engulfing candle formation. If you don't know about engulfing candle, definitely tell me in the comment section. I will make a video on engulfing candles, so that you get to know what are engulfing candles. Okay, so engulfing candles, if I want to tell in this particular video, like just a glimpse of what is engulfing candle. So see, a bullish candle has been made here. So exact same size red sized candle if been made here, okay, that would create a bearish sentiment in the market, and the stock might fall on the downside, and that would be my stop loss. So my stop loss is below the candle, and my first target will be 1:1 risk reward ratio, and second target will be 148. So these are my two targets for Satya Industry. Okay, Goldium Industry is my second stock. So if you check the price action, it's in a big parallel channel formation right here. You can see big falling parallel channel, and if you check the price action, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes, and then a breakout. So my stop loss is 7%, and my targets are around. Of course, 7% is my first target, and the second target will be 20% from the current market price. So these are my two targets, because it's a falling channel pattern, and the diagonal breakout has been done. So we might go first to the higher low formation, and then sorry, lower high formation, and then again might start falling. So it's not a very long term, mid term time frame. It's just a small swing trade for you guys. Now we're talking about amazing stock right here, ITC. See, this one is pretty amazing, and we are going to do multiple time frame analysis also on this. So I'm getting this rejection node right here, right? This is a huge rejection node. After this, what is the fall? The biggest fall, 21%, right? So after this rejection node, we are getting a 21% huge fall in ITC, right? Now after that, the stock goes up and makes this channel right here, okay, kind of a channel. Okay, so what is the projection of the channel? The projection of the channel is telling me that the stock has the capability to go till the levels of 291. Okay, that's the capability of the stock according to the channel projection. Now if you go to the weekly time frame, if you go to the weekly time frame, the red line right here tells you, the first green line tells you that this is the first resistance, we are consolidating over it, and the red line is telling me that that is the second resistance. And if you check out the price action here, that is the third resistance, fourth resistance, these are the all time highs, almost all time highs for ITC. So this is the around the top level, the top notch level. So these are the top levels for your midterms. This swing trade can be converted to mid-term trade, a long-term trade also. So daily time frame, if we go to daily time frame, we will see a counter trend line here has been broken out. As you can see, this was the low, this was the global low of the market, and then it has already created a higher low, and then again rejected with a doji higher low, and then again moving on the higher side. So I'm getting one rejection, two rejection, three rejection, and a breakout out of it. So what is my stop loss? If you ask me, my stop loss would be 2% from the current market price, and my first target will be 4%, and my second target will be 8% in ITC. So ITC is a good bet that I'm going to play along in this type of market. Now we'll talk about some intraday trades, then we'll jump into our index trades. Okay, so my intraday trade right here will be Grasim. And now see guys, this one is pretty nice, and the reason is, let's go to the 30-minute time frame. Let's go to 30-minute time frame. Let's open 200 exponential moving average. So you will see that the stock has finally see the, see right here, it got rejected, again it got rejected, got consolidated, and a fall, again was consolidating in this whole region for a pretty long period of time. Now what I'm seeing here is a very good box consolidation right here, kind of a box consolidation. And also if you check the price action, then it is saying that it has been consolidating in this particular range for a very good period of time, and broken it out with power, broken 200-day exponential moving average at least with power, and now consolidating at the upper channel of the box breakout. So if you check the length of the box, I want to take the length of the box. So that will be 71 points. I'm going to project this length onto the top level, this length on the top level. So this is my target one, so this is my target one, and this is my target two, and these are my two targets for the Grasim. So if it gives you a strong breakout on 30-minute time frame, I'm going to take this trade of 5-6% in Grasim as well. So Grasim is on my list for good intraday trade also. So because see the consolidation is pretty good, so you can take the trade on the 15-minute also. You can see good consolidation, so a breakout here will give you a very good impulsive move. 5-minute time frame, you check, a very brilliant consolidation throughout the day, brilliant consolidation throughout the day. That's what we want. Now if it breaks down, we can take the 200-day exponential moving average as a short target, because it is sitting at a resistance level also. But if it moves on the higher side, that's a high probability trade. Okay, and then you can of course go for an intraday long. So intraday short and long, and if long, then you can hold this trade also. So looks pretty good to me. Then we'll talk about Bandhan Bank right here. If you see the overall momentum, it's on the downside. Okay, so if by chance market gets a bearish tomorrow, so see right here, this is a double top type formation, guys. Just try to understand that double top is not a this double top is not a textbook type formation. But after a fall in the market, Bandhan Bank is getting rejected from here, again starting to get rejected, it might fall something like this. Okay, so this is the initiation of the rejection, initial part of the rejection. So it's already trading below 200-day exponential moving average on 5-minute time frame. What can we expect guys from here? We can expect that this first hit, second hit, and third hit. So the moment it breaks down here, that's my short position, and this is my first target. And if you guys can hold this position, and if the market gets even bearish on the downside, so these are the lower levels for Bandhan Bank. So if it gets bearish, big candle right here, a stop loss of 1.7% to 1%, and then we can aim for 1%, we can aim for 2%, we can aim for 3% short positions in Bandhan Bank. So looks pretty good for a short trade only, Bandhan Bank. Okay, I'm not going to see what people will do. They will start making this line also, and if it starts moving on the higher side, they will buy it. But most of the time, it comes back down, because the overall momentum, you have to see the overall multi-time frame analysis also, and according to that, it's weak. Okay, so weak stock, I'm gonna short. So right here, Bandhan, if you check Kotak Mahindra Bank, again the same stock, the overall momentum right here is on the downside, again getting rejected from here, again hitting this area. So I'm seeing that the area on the bottom side is been getting absorbed right here, and it has given a small breakout also here, trading around that area. So we have a great opportunity in Kotak Bank. So it's not a biased stock, just like Bandhan Bank. Bandhan Bank was pretty biased on the downside, but Kotak Bank looks pretty good to me. So one level is this and one level is this. So if we get a long trade, that is something like getting rejection here and then a breakout. If we get a direct breakout, that might be a fake out also, so be aware of it. But if we get a 15-minute time frame rejection and a breakout, that would be a great long story for intraday for Kotak Bank. Also, if you can hold it for 2% swing trade, a small short trade, okay, you can hold that too, as per your market, as per your analysis too. Now on the 5-minute time frame, if you check, if markets get bearish, if market get bearish, these are the important levels. So if it comes to this level, hits this level, falls below this level, something like this, hits it, falls it. So these are the two levels for the downside. And then if the market get even bearish, this is the third level for Kotak Bank. So Kotak Banks, again the same thing, banks both sides I'm gonna play, and Grasim both sides I'm gonna play. The intraday trades you can play on the both sides, and Grasim looks good for the long, Bandhan looks good for the short, Kotak looks good for the long trade, and ITC, Goldium, Satya. These are three swing trades for the long. Targets done in Paytm and Gufic Bion. Let's jump right into our index analysis without wasting any time, guys. So on the index, what's my approach? If you ask me, Apur, what is your approach here on the index? I'm plotting Fibonacci pivot points firstly here. So Fibonacci, these are the Fibonacci pivot points. You can see that today we are getting huge consolidation, and also I've made an anchored VWAP here. Okay, you might not be able to see these things, so I'm gonna close some things. Yeah, so anchored VWAP from this particular top to the continuous price action, to the current market price action. So you will see that it is getting rejected multiple times to the near term high. Okay, and again getting rejected today pretty nicely. So if we get a closing tomorrow above this level on the 1 hour time frame, that would be pretty nice for us. But how can we capture that beforehand? Well, I'm not gonna take this gap for sure. Okay, most of the people, what they will do, that if market opens sideways, it starts falling, what they will do, they will short the market. But I won't short the market here, because see, the reason is that after a gap up, the actually even after strong shorts being created here. Okay, let me tell you what are the strong shorts. By what do I mean by strong shorts? So let me tell you. Right here, you will see huge rejection candles on the top, and again a breakdown. But again, market comes back up fast. Okay, so breakdown again come back up fast. So in the end, also it gave a huge breakdown, but again it created small NRC candles near the end of the day. So what are these things? Mostly when we see a huge breakdown, something like this, market consolidates sideways and starts falling. A little consolidation starts falling, but there is no consolidation today. We barely breached the, see, this was the opening, we barely breached it, and we again barely breached it. So the lower lows that's been made by the market today were not that low as compared to the previous low. Okay, it's not like that it created this low and then consolidated, created this low, a huge lows. Okay, so it's barely any lows being created here, barely any lower low being created. So my market conditions, my market view is bullish in this type of market scenario. So if you ask me, Apur, what do you want? So I want a candle something like this, and that would be my entry candle. Okay, below this candle will be my 50-point stop loss. Okay, and I would play for firstly this momentum 50 points, and if it gets rejected here, comes back to my position, I will cut my position on zero. Okay, but I will definitely hold my position for the long side, because see, if you open the Fibonacci pivots, then we are getting a first consolidation here, second consolidation here, and if it moves on the higher side, so it is already moving here, and if it closes, just imagine it is closing above this area, so that would be a breakout of R2 also, breakout of anchored VWAP also, and breakout of the near term resistance area also on the 1 hour time frame. So I will take the trade on 5 minutes, will anticipate its closing on 1 hour time frame, something like this, and I will take the 16,100 levels as my target levels, because above 16,000 there will be a shot up of momentum. I guess 100 points will shot up like anything. So 1600 is of course, 16,000 is of course my target price. 16,000 is my target price, but above 16,000 it will be a smooth rally. Okay, above 16,000, if it breaks 16,000 with power, this is a 150 points direct momentum in Nifty that we can capture. So I'm bullish on Nifty. If it moves on the downside, I will update you guys tomorrow. This idea will be updated on the trading view, and same view goes for Bank Nifty also, similar kind of view. Bank Nifty was a bit weaker, but again the same view here. If it goes above this area, okay, that's my long position, but I won't go long here. Okay, I would rather create a short position. If it starts moving on the downside, I would rather create a short position for Bank Nifty if I want to If my mind says that yeah, the market seems pretty dented, it looks like that yeah, it can fall, okay, according to the Y data tomorrow morning and whatever is the S6 Nifty opening, right? So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something today. You learned some amazing price action theory by me here, educational content by me here. So if you guys have you guys must be having a lot of doubts, I guess so. So put those doubts below this video in the comment section, and 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 I will answer all of you. Okay, because see, I spoke a little bit fast, I know, and this video was a bit fast delivered also. So any doubts, I will definitely answer you guys. Okay, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video that will come tomorrow. So stay tuned.